So we moved to Traverse City in January of 2025, and we were at a church where we lived previously. It was a non-denominational church, very big, fine, but obviously Traverse City is a little bit smaller, and I think wanted a place that we knew that we'd be more accepted, but also that was willing to help the community and others with no questions asked. So I think we really were drawn to Grace Episcopal for that reason, but neither one of us were necessarily raised Episcopalian. So yeah, that would be kind of how we found your church online, and we went to visit one Sunday in March, and that was it. Grace helps me talk to my children about Jesus, which I never did before. I feel like I have some hopefully good answers for Meredith when she asks me some very difficult questions, but in the event that I may not know them, I would always ask like Father Jim or Father Ryan. But yes, I think that Grace has made a very positive impact on my parenting, just mostly because I see that I'm not alone. They have a great nursery program, and then they have a great Sunday school program as well, which teaches not only the children how they want Jesus to live, but we're taught as parents like how Jesus would have treated children and everyone involved. So I think Grace is part of just part of us now. So Grace shows us like how to love like Jesus and live like Jesus, and it wasn't just read your Bible, read this verse, and then cherry pick what you want to fit whatever fits with your life. It was Jesus said this and that, and they practice what they preach. So I think that is a huge reason why we love attending Grace, just because Grace matters to me because I love the work that we do in our community. The Jubilee House is awesome, and I love that we just help members of our community who are less fortunate than us, and that's always what God taught us to do. And also the adage of treat others the way we want to be treated. So I think that Grace does an awesome job of that. But most importantly, I love that Grace teaches us how to live our lives in a way that Jesus taught us to. And it isn't hostile to others. They don't just preach to the choir and then go about their life and not do anything. Like we, as a community and as a church, we like live the way that Jesus taught us to live. And I think that has brought a lot of comfort in my life, but also it reassured me that Jesus was always with me all along, so which is great. I always try to give back to my community because God has blessed me with everything in life, my health, my job, my family, my friends, and I feel that that's my calling. We always want churches, and ours included, to be welcoming towards families with children, younger children. So, we want to make sure that parents are comfortable and happy bringing their children to our church. So, our church was already great, but I love the fact that we all have kids similar in age. We all walk through the same life steps with those, so we all relate that way, and I think that has really made a very positive impact. Like, we're trying to do more things involved with families, and I have a part in that. I love to plan stuff, and I also have a good relationship with some of the other moms here at Grace, and I think that has made our church so much better.